Hello, hello. My name is Antique Alicia, and I'm the CEO and founder of Your Own University, and this is a glimpse into my own university. You can find out more about it all and how you can really start manifesting the life that you desire in all areas of your life and the 6 personal power zones of your life at yourownuniversity.com. And today I am on day 84. So I stopped doing dailies because I've been on live and having a lot of fun interacting with you guys on Facebook and Facebook Live. We've gone really deep, and I really appreciate everything about you. But I wanted to make this video here because this is something that I've really I'm already seeing the shift in things. I'm already seeing my mindset shift. I'm already seeing the expansion of awareness with me and within my own self. I had an NLP session with Jason. I'm not remembering your last name at the very moment, but I will definitely hook you up. Hopefully he'll join Your Own University and coach over there. But I had a beautiful session with him this morning, and things that normally come up, I think, are hiders for me. So in sessions with people, I have come up self-love. I have come up with I am enough things. The typical things come up for me often. And when I heal those things, when I deal with those things with the people again and again and again, whatever we work on doesn't stick. It just doesn't. Life tends to stay as it is, and quite frankly, it's pretty darn wonderful for the most part. But there's things that I want to shift. There's a legacy that I require to leave in the world, that I require to experience, that has me still pushing and wanting and desiring to up level so I can serve more and give more. And today in my session, we went through the self-love, right? We were doing support. That's why we had a session. I had a live a couple days ago, and support and trust was a big one. And so we did the session, and it went through self-love, which is beautiful, and then we got deeper. Now, this is where things might shift for you. So often in business, we talk about value. And I remember not 10 years ago. Well, maybe. It was a while ago. When was it? 2011. So 5 years ago. I was being coached by Max Simon, and he said it's a value thing. And so I looked at the programs, I looked at my products, I looked at everything, I looked at my pricing, right? I went through the value of it. I asked my clients, I asked my customers, I priced it out, I went to my heart, I did all of that stuff, and I got my prices. And sometimes my prices really come from a download, like God says what the price is, and I just trust it and go for it. Other times it's industry standard and all of that stuff, and I go for what I believe and what I think is really beneficial, and absolutely love it. So that's how I've thought about value, right? The market price for something. Then it comes to self-love and self-care. These are things that I do on a daily basis. These are the habits that I've talked to you about. These are the habits that I share in the 365 days of You Matter Love. It is, like I live this way. So here's the deal. Those self-care things that really impress on somebody's value to themselves and build their own self-worth and self-value, for me, are daily habits. I remember going through this and learning this years ago when I would work out, because I was working out hours and hours and hours a day. I had a need to look a certain way and have a certain body type, and a lot of bad stories about myself when I didn't look that way. So I worked out a lot. And so if I didn't get my workout in the morning done, it didn't matter what I did for the rest of the day. It wasn't good enough, right? So we're back to the enough. Even if the rest of the day was going on a hike. So I dropped that years ago, and I'm like, no, like that hike now counts. I also did it with time off. I remember my kids really taught me this. When I just wanted a break and I was like, oh my gosh, I never get a break. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I was homeschooling, doing the family stuff, doing the house stuff. I felt like I never ever got a break. So I started giving myself breaks. But it didn't feel like still. It felt like taking a bath was a chore, right? It was something else to do, until I changed my mindset about it and I said, okay, wait a minute, hold up, this is a break. And I really allowed myself to go, I'm taking a break. I'm taking 3 breaths. Oh, I'm taking this meditation. Oh, and receiving that. It was a huge shift. So those 2 things were huge shifts in the perception and the understanding of how we're relating to our lives. So here is my thing for today when it comes to value and putting value on ourselves. So if you work in a profession where you are the creator, you are the visionary, you are the service, you are giving the service, right? Then that value comes back to you. And so every time that you up level, every time that you stretch, every time that you reach to go bigger, then you have to reach another level of value within yourself. This comes from active valuing. So when I am doing things that are in love with me, that I'm doing for my own well-being, that is showing value in myself. However, if I just dismiss it like a habit or like self-care or just like daily normal things, then what truly happens is I devalue it within myself. So the sun is kind of in my face. I start devaluing it. I start devaluing that in myself. I miss the value in myself because I'm not documenting it. One thing to that I say to ground my clients, I learned from Gina DeVee is what was your biggest takeaway from this? What was your biggest takeaway? Well, you can ask yourself that in each and everything that you do for yourself. What was your biggest takeaway from your workout? What was your biggest takeaway from having my whipped cream? What was your biggest takeaway from whatever you do for pleasing, for pleasure, to show yourself that you value yourself, that your time is valuable, that your services are valuable, that you honor who you are? What is the value that you put on yourself? And then how can you document that value for yourself? Now, I honestly have to say there's other pieces to my homework, and I'm going to write out 10 things that I value about myself. I'm going to ask people 10 things that they value about me, and go into that, because I am still finding my personal value, not the value of my services, not the value of my time and my thing, not the value of taking care of myself and that need for self-love and self-care. I am talking about actual how much I allow myself to value myself. And when you value yourself, other people value you. When you respect yourself, other people respect you. When you care for yourself, other people will care for you. I mean, this is when you love yourself, other people will love you. This is huge. So if you look out, I look out in the world, I get love, I totally get care, I totally get respect, I get lots of friendship and loyalty and amazement coming back. Value is where I'm missing my own boat. So I'm calling myself out on this. It's a little vulnerable. I'm up-leveling my life. And in this, my intention is to serve the greater masses, to do the same for themselves, to know yourself, to love yourself, to up-level all other areas of your life, so your life is of value, so your legacy is amazing. And if you want to join me in this quest for awesomeness in your own life, you can, because you matter. So join the You Matter Club at yourownuniversity.com. We have right now you can take the first week for free. It's a membership club, and when you get in, after you join, you're invited to share it with your friends and gain commissions which can really turn into a car payment or a house payment, or who knows, the sky's the limit, right? And you're going to get love and touches to remind you of your value every single day, because we need support. We need this love to remind ourselves how much we value ourselves, how much value we hold in other people's lives, and how we can express this value to ourselves to continue building it each and every day. I love you so much. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being part of my community, and we'll see you soon.